is here, and happy Women's History Month as well. And hopefully you enjoyed International Women's Day as well. That was on March 8th. So welcome back to the Connect Show, Miami. So happy to be back here with you. And of course, right here on the CW each and every Saturday. Always a pleasure. Thank you for inviting us into your home. So before we start, gotta bring our amazing co-host, Miss Sandy Glint. Hey, Sandy.
Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be here with you guys this weekend. Boy, do we have a show for you at home today. We're going to be talking to some amazing women in business on the show, and I'm so excited to be chatting with this and diving in. But first, let's get into it, girlfriend. It's time for some hot topics. So let's get things off today with some conversation about comparison. So Stitches, how do you manage not comparing yourself to others or to the next person, especially with social media these days?
That's actually a really good question, because that's something that I always tell our girls and really the kids that we work with. It affects me negatively. Then I always have to pause and be like, whoa, no. And I always find it's like finding something good about the person, and it's like, okay, that's what they do, that's what they've been called to do. What I have is what I have, and it's kind of, I always have to stop it in the middle and not compare. So that's one instant. Once I see that I get to that comparison point and it's not helping me positively, I nip it in the bud, honey. I nip it in the bud.
Yes, that's so good. So
What about
good.
you?
So, for me, I feel like similar to you, like I think you have to take a step back for a moment, stepping away from the overwhelm. And one of the biggest ways we step into overwhelm is by comparing ourselves, and also knowing like my journey, my chapter 34 is different than someone's chapter 45 or 12 or wherever they're at, it has to be, you have to look at what it is that you're doing. And also the circumstances could be so different. And I think that if we put our attention on that, then we're able to actually look at how you can truly and fully show up as your own. So I love this question and I love this topic of conversation. And I want to ask you, are you someone that's motivated by seeing or following others in your field? Or do you try to kind of curate your own timeline and really filter what it is that you take in? Because there's so much noise in the online space.
Yeah, great question. I think it's a little bit of both, and very strategically both. Why do I say both? Because it's kind of what you were saying before. Everyone has a different path. The honest truth is, you don't know what other field they had to work hard in to get to where they are now, to where they didn't have to put that same amount of work in that same position. At a certain point in life, I do believe everyone has to pay a certain type of due. It just may not be the same. And just kind of be whatever somebody else has to go through, that's their journey to build them to where they need to be now. And whatever you had to go through, that's just your building process. So don't neglect the journey. And I want to ask you, Sandy, there is a fine line between being motivated by what others share and feeling intimidated. How do you navigate that as a coach? Because I'm sure you are, you meet a whole lot of people and a whole lot of personalities as well. So how do you navigate that?
Yeah, I'll share this personally, as a business owner and as a wife and a mother, and of course my own self-care, a big part of this for me is really what I said before about honoring the season that I'm in and knowing my kids are still so little. I mean, at least this point in my life, this season in my life, and my babies are so little, and I don't want to miss out on that time in knowing what my purpose is right now. It doesn't mean I won't do it in the future. It just means that right now my compass, I just follow that North Star. What is my most important thing, and raising my babies and making sure that they're my top priority is the thing I'm focusing on. So it might just be like, okay, I see I'm motivated by someone else. I can use that as fuel, or I can see it as a distraction. So kind of just looking at the two of those and being able to determine, is this for me right now? Is this maybe opportunity for later, or maybe not at all? But at the end of the day, just honoring where you're at, I think is huge, instead of being either discouraged or FOMO, right? Seeing where those opportunities are and just knowing and honoring where you're at.
Well, One-on-one from Sandy. She's telling you how to slay it. Thank you.
Yes, always. So I am loving this conversation, Stitch. It is amazing. We got so much more to come. But coming up next, if you're a content creator, you won't want to miss our next guest. She's a mother, an inventor, and so much more. We're talking all about the JoiStick next.
Yes, I'm excited for this one. And later on, we chat with studio owner Magda Lopez, who is actually going to be talking fitness, darling, and podcasting. She's sharing how she turned pain into purpose, passion, and an empire. You're not going to want to miss it, Connect fam. Go get your water, go get your tea, whatever you need. Stay where you are, then come like right back, okay? Don't move.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
All right, hello. I am Coach Stormy, and I help women all across the country, all around the world. And you can find me at www.coachmestormy.com. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. So I'm excited about our next guest. She is a true boss babe who has figured out how to do it all. So let's run down this list a little bit. Joi is a mom, an author. She's a traveling photographer, a businesswoman, an inventor, I hear, and so much more. I don't have time to list everything else, but we have time to welcome her in. So please help me welcome new to the Connect fam. Hey, Miss Joi.
Hi, Stitches. Hi, Sandy. How are you ladies doing? And thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you so much. Joi, can we say, Sandy, from the Connect fam, thank you for sending our JoiSticks. I wish it was here, honey, next time so you can see how it's propped up, but I promise you, you will see it.
There we go. She's got it. I am so excited, and we're so excited to have you here. So let's get into it. You invented the JoiStick, which is a tool, as you can see, Joy's holding it up, that can be used for any kind of digital content, correct?
Yeah, it's a device that allows you to live stream or record on multiple platforms simultaneously. So this is my tabletop version. It goes about 60 centimeters high. It can hold 2 devices. So this is holding a battery pack, a phone, and then our extra light, because lighting matters. And,
yes, it
and
does.
so I have two versions, a tall and a small version. But the main purpose was I wanted people to be able to create content on the go and not have to worry about holding it.
She's solving problems, baby. That's how a true business owner, inventor, that's all that comes from.
And this is the prime example of finding or seeing what you don't see, but you need, and creating it and filling that space. Like you're the prime example of that. And the JoiStick came out of years of experience.
Exactly.
So how did you, Joi, find the courage to really take that leap to actually become an inventor?
That's a great question, Stitches. I was actually on the radio. I had a morning radio show called Michael and Joi in the Morning. And Periscope had just came out. And I was like, so we can talk and people can listen. But I didn't necessarily want to hold the phone for 2 hours. So I was just like, how do I do this? And so being a photographer, playing around with a couple different things, JoiStick was invented. And we were using it in the studio for like 3 or 4 months. And then one lady said, where can I buy that from? And I was like, hold on, what? I hadn't really thought about creating it for anyone else. It was really just for us to be able to use in the moment. And once she said that day, I went and bought the domain name. Wow. With my name being Joy, it was kind of like perfect, JoiStick. And then we just started figuring it out.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So good. And Joi, you've gotten this product into the hands of so many celebs. So I would love for you to talk about how you've done that. And, has influencer or celebrity marketing helped your brands and, just getting visibility to your product?
Yeah, definitely. Great question, Sandy. So I am a part of a mommy group. I heard you say that you have a young baby. I have an 11-year-old and I also have a 19-month-old. Yeah, so Raquel is a part of our mommy group. She is a fiance to Damon Dash. And so we had been communicating. I sent her and Damon a JoiStick. They love it. They use it all the time. Influencers really make a difference. And so if you can have the right conversation with the right person, you can build your brand. I mean, I always knew that influencers were going to help me build.
So I want to ask you though, because I'm sure we have some of our Connect fam who are content creators. So Joi, what are some of the ways content creators should be using your product and up level their production? Like, how can they use this product?
Okay. So we have the tabletop version, and I have actually created a content creators pack, which is what you and Sandy both have, Stitches. It has the tabletop version. You can hold 3 devices. So you have a phone, a battery pack, so that you can be on the go when your devices don't die. And you can it'll actually hold an iPad as well too. It comes with the lavalier, the lavalier microphone, which is wireless. It connects to your phone. It comes with your lighting and a Bluetooth remote. So I actually leveled JoiStick up. Again, I mentioned I only started with one product, but as a photographer, I was like, I know that there are things that we need. I know that we need the lighting to be right. I know that we need microphones. I know we need to be able to stop and start our video without, seeing your arm in it, and so it really just allows you to be hands-free.
What is coming up next for you, Joi? And for those who want to shop your products, how can they find them and connect with you?
So you can follow me and you can shop at itsjoi.com, itsjoi.com. And you can follow me on Instagram at You Bring Me Joy, the letter U, BRIGMEJOI. Thanks again.
Thank you. You brought us, like Sandy said, you brought us so much joy today. And
thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your gifts and not being stingy with it. So thank you.
Yay. Thank you.
And thank you, Connect fam. So definitely get your JoiStick. Let them do the rest for you, okay? We have to take a quick break. Coming up next, we're still going to be chatting up with studio owner and podcaster, host Magda Lopez. And later on, we talk social media with the host. That's us. So you're not going to want to miss it. A whole lot of awesomeness right here on the Connect Show. Don't move.
Happy Saturday, South Florida. We are the hosts of the Connect Show, Texas. And today we are sharing 4 tips on how you can have a global mindset.
That's right. Ask yourself 4 questions. 1, what is your why? 2, who is benefiting from your why? And 3, is there urgency behind your why? Lastly, what if your why doesn't happen?
Here are a few ideas to help you achieve your why today. Make sure what you're asking God for is bigger than yourself. Ask Him to provide you with motivation and inspiration for your journey ahead.
Check out this awesome book by Debbie Mendez-Taylor. It's called Harvesting Your Thoughts, Emotions, and Actions. It's a book of daily quotes that'll help you push through to success.
am Elena Cardone, and I help women reach a heightened level of success. You can keep up with me online at www.elenacardone.com. You're watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. Your girl Stitch is here along with our co-host, Miss Sandy. So, Sandy, I'm excited about our next guest as well. She is a coach, a fitness fanatic, a podcaster, and businesswoman. And I'm hearing, I got some info on some other things she's working on too, but let's see if she talks about it on the show. We're excited to sit down with the one and only Magda Lopez. Hi, Miss Magda.
Hi, Stitches. Hi, Sandy. Let's talk about whatever you want.
Okay.
Let's get into it. I love this. All right, Magda, you're the owner of, okay, I'm going to say it now. Ready? Revete Studio. Did I get it right?
That is correct.
And already got the tongue roll in there.
The word atrevete means to dare.
Oh,
right. And that is the way I live. Dare to do everything. Be unafraid. Fear is a liar. And yeah, that's how I live.
I love this, Magda. Well, I can't wait to hear your story. I hear that life really put you into the health and fitness realm. But like they say, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. So I want you to talk about that time in your life and kind of just walk us through a little bit of that.
So like most women, you go through the steps, right? You graduate school, you find a great job, you marry the man of your dreams, you create a family. So you meet all those levels of life. And then, bam, somebody throws you a wrench. And that's what happened to me. So I decided to love myself by myself and become very healthy. The way I started doing that is with fitness, which sounds pretty cliche. You know, the lady loses her marriage and she goes to the gym. But no, I actually did find a lifeline, and I made it a business, and it's a great business. It's a rewarding business. I've met so many people, and I'm very grateful for the debacles in my personal life that brought me here today.
So I want to ask you, Magda, and kudos and cheers to you for pushing forward and choosing to actually swim forward. And now you're helping so many others. What a business you've created. Talk about the opportunities inside of your space. What kind of classes can someone enjoy at Atrevete?
Atrevete. So I'll tell you, Stitches, you can do anything here, but the best part that you can do in the studio is become better. And I think we offer things that are relatable to every human being and very unique. I'm not a cookie cutter studio. Everything about the studio is very different and unique and inclusive. It's about finding yourself and being a better self, right? Knowing yourself and then being that. And it's a culture. And I'm very, very proud of the staff here.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. I love this. So you also assist in building what I love, the body of your dreams. I mean, that just sounds amazing. So without working out. So for those that want a quick fix, talk about that I guess there's alternative ways that we can work out and get that body of your dreams. So what are some of those?
Some women don't like to sweat and they don't like to lift, but they do want the six pack, right? And so I thought I'd offer everything inclusive, all in one space. So these machines, they're revolutionary. What they do is they create your body. But I feel like everybody needs a chance, a little extra motivation, and the machines, the radio frequency, the Power Sculpt USA, it gets them going. And so whatever ignites that spark, that love of self again, I want to offer it. I want a piece of it. I want to be the reason you say, I got better. I want them to say, Atrevete.
We love it.
Okay. So let's talk about this if we can, Magda. In addition to the studio that you have, and you have all these wonderful things going on, you also make time to host your own podcast. I am Rev Magda Lopez. Magda Lopez.
So this is what I think. I decided to open that podcast, and it was about a decade ago because people really wanted to understand the fitness journey and why I got into it. And I am not afraid to talk about what happened to me. If my story helps another human being, give me a microphone. So the podcast really became about the cool things in Miami, how to get better, the machine that makes you skinnier, the makeup tip, what to eat, the hottest place. And before you know it, I had an audience.
It's awesome.
All the places. So Magda, you are currently in the process of auditioning for the Real Housewives. So tell us, give us the tea, spill the tea. How has that been?
I'm going to spill the hot tea. So Sandy, it goes like this. Being a housewife is the most beautiful privilege any woman could have. I was very happy, but also my involvement in the Housewives of Miami, maybe season 5, 6, will be very different. I want to be the Alexis Carrington of Housewives. I want to be different, and I want to show everything great that Miami has, which is a lot more than who slept with who and who's got bigger boobs than who. Social media is a great tool, and the Housewives of Miami are bickering over that. I want to explain it to them in a way that I work for a living, and that might be also different for the Housewives. It's going to be a lot of fun, definitely.
Getting juicy already. It's getting juicy already.
I love it. So please tell everyone where they can find you and where they can connect with your business and keep track on what's going on with you.
So Sandy Stitches, get on the app, go on your phone, go on the App Store and find at Revete, which now, Sandy, you said it.
I got it now.
You get all my class schedules, all the events, all the beautiful body stuff, everything that has to do with me on the app. And you can always find me at sorry, that was wrong. And I own a podcast. It's at Revete. I have my websites, 2 of them, revetestudio.com and atreve-t.com. Or you can just call me. I'll give you my phone.
Magda, we are loving all of this conversation. Make sure to go check out Magda. If you're here in the South Florida area, go check out her studio. But we are going to be right back. So when we return, we're going to wrap up the show with a social media check-in. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Mommy Magda!
Yes, that's me.
I'm Rashad Lambert, and I help push the culture forward. You are now watching the Connect Network TV.
We are living in challenging times, and despite having a 9-to-5 job, you still find it difficult to pay your bills and have money left over to spend on experiences that brings you joy. If you're at a point in your life where you know that there is more for you, you want to start a side business and express your multi-passions, but you're not sure if your gifts or ideas can be profitable, believe in yourself and connect with us over at RaquelWalters.com and let us help you to get clear on the knowledge you have that you can monetize right away.
Motivational and inspirational daily quotes are useful for everyone. They provide wisdom and knowledge, and they inspire us to move forward. Quotes appeal to your subconscious, and they help you own your power. Keep your thoughts positive daily with the book, Harvesting Your Thoughts, Emotions, and Actions. Available only on Amazon.
What's up? It's your girl, Tisha Campbell. You will see me soon on the J Team with Miss JoJo Siwa playing a villain. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Connect fam. Your girl Stitches and Sandy here. And we have been talking with amazing women. I love speaking with women. And I think you can agree, Sandy, just women who are making boss moves, pushing their business forward and their brands forward. And most importantly, sharing the information, not being stingy with it. And a big piece of that is social media. Can we talk about it for a little bit?
Yes, this is so important. Social media can be big. I mean, it's huge. So, Stitches, I want to ask you, how much of your business success do you attribute to social media?
You know what? A lot of my business success, that's a tongue twister there. I would say, I wouldn't say all of it. Because I'll be honest, I'm to the point where, and we talked about this before, transparency, we're family. I need to divide time to strategically use my social media because there's so much that literally happens in a day. But some of it has attributed, of course, to social media, but I know I'm not pushing the envelope on how much it can benefit me. So I'm in the season of proving that it will and it shall.
Yes.
So because I know it has for you. So share, please.
So yeah, for me, I think that social media, like every month, like I get with my team and we have a plan and there's talking about repurposing your content. So like, don't show up one time and then have that thing live and die just while you're live and doing it. Like be smart about how you're purposing, where it's showing up, how you're showing up, what the platforms are. So that way you can work smarter, not harder, and not have to be on 24/7 and then you burn out. Right. So like, just using it in a strategic way. So you get to show up, become present. You feel like, it looks like you're everywhere, but you're just really being smart and strategic about how and when and where you're showing up.
That's good. Repurpose with
yes.
That's good.
Repurpose
Sandy.
that content.
That's good, Sandy. That's good. So, and you know what? You're so good at this, Sandy. What advice would you give to someone who is afraid to promote their business and be more transparent online?
Yes. So I think a big part about being transparent online is taking it off yourself. When you can take it off of yourself, meaning take the pressure off of yourself and look at the transformation that you can give to that woman, that man, that person on the other side, that's what is so transformational. So I would say if you're afraid of showing up, take yourself out of it. Don't think about you, think about the person that needs what you have in order to change their life.
Love it.
Amazing. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being with us here to Connect fam. We enjoyed you so much. If you are enjoying all of this girl boss magic, catch all the past episodes on our YouTube channel, binge watch them Netflix style on Natalie's network.
Yes, and we're going to leave you with one of my favorite projects. It's an initiative that we do every spring during Women's History Month, a segment through iHeartRadio with 103.5 The Beat to promote it. Really to promote women who are doing amazing things. It's called #She's Doing It. Our boss lady Natty is doing it. Sandy, you're doing it. And all of our guests are doing it. And we know you watching at home are #just doing it as well. So today we leave you with our She's Doing It pick of the week.